welcome to today's episode of Environmental Testing. Behind me here, I've got a shaker, controller, PC, all the elements you need to do environmental testing, vibration analysis. I'm going to take a peek at this stuff, take you through it. Enjoy. So here we have the components of vibration analysis, also known as environmental testing. So we're going to start with the different pieces here. First, we have the measurement hardware or data acquisition and control system that you would need a PC to operate. So this is connected to the PC. It also has inputs, 4 input channels and an output that measures. The input measurements go in here with a sensor, and then this is the shaker, okay, which we drive with the output. So that's the motion. This will create the motion. Over here we have our measurement devices. This is an accelerometer. So this piece connected with a cable will go on top of the shaker, and it'll measure the motion, and it goes into the data acquisition system, and we can determine the amount of motion from there. There's another type of accelerometer. This one's very old. It only measures one direction. This one measures 3 directions, called a triaxial accelerometer. And this piece here is called a head expander. You can see that the head of this shaker is very small. So we put the head expander on top of the shaker, and the accelerometer will be mounted on top of the head expander. Okay, so here we got the shaker and accelerometers, and everything is wired up to the control system. In this case, we have the Spectral Dynamics Bobcat. So here you see the single directional accelerometer, and this is the 3-axis or triaxial accelerometer. The white cable, single input channel. The blue cable splits into 3 and is in channels 2, 3, and 4. So single axis in channel 1, 2, 3, and 4 are the other channels for the triaxial accelerometer. So there's some motion on the 2 accelerometers there when I tap. When I tap the top of the shaker, you can see the feedback on the accelerometers. Okay, we have fully cabled up now. We have 2 accelerometers on top of the shaker, head expander, which is in white. So you can see the shaker head is that small silver screw in there. So that guy in there is the top of the shaker. The white piece is the head expander. Accelerometer, single axis accelerometer, triaxial, XYZ accelerometer there, measuring 3 axes. Okay, cabled up to the controller, Spectral Dynamics Bobcat, PCB shaker. So these cables, the white cable goes into channel 1, the blue cables, X, Y, and Z, are into channels 2, 3, and 4. This is the output from the controller. This goes out and puts into the shaker system and drives the shaker, and then we measure it back into the controller. Over there is the PC hooked up to the controller with the software running. So this is closed loop control, where the drive turns on the shaker, makes motion. It's measured here with the accelerometers back in to the control system, and that goes in a loop, which is closed loop control. All right. Next, let's turn the shaker on here. So we're going to turn this on. So you can see that we're measuring a sine wave there. Over here on the shaker, you can see some motion, a little bit there. You can feel it. So that motion is being measured over here. So what we can do is make this a little bit, we're going to make that a little bigger. So come over here, and you can definitely see we are driving that system there and measuring it with the accelerometers on top. So that is environmental testing, closed loop control with the Spectral Dynamics Bobcat, a shaker, and the software. All right. Woo!